Can you talk a little bit about the importance of a business owner from a very unique perspective, rolling one down and trying to grow another one, the importance of self-care as an entrepreneur, and how, at the end of the day, how selfish it is to go to the bar after work and do that happy hour a little longer than you should, or blow off your day to really, just do the bad things that we do to our bodies to help deal with the stress.
Or be angry for something you can't control.
Right.
So in my support group, I learned during Grief Share how many people that were sitting there after the video that were angry. I mean, they were even angry at God or family members or even at themselves, the guilt. And I can understand that, but early on, because I sat there and I saw how destructive those decisions were, it helped me. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. So even though I was in a group setting, it allowed me to make a choice because they were spiraling downwards, just like their loved ones, and I didn't want to go there. So self-care for me was essential because I knew that if I was going to get out of this, the only way I could do it is if I took care of Nikki. And no one was going to take care of Nikki the way Nikki could and would need to decide every single day. And then I'm really big at milestones. So if I got up, I got dressed, showered, brushed my teeth, walked my dog, and had breakfast, that was huge. Like, I would go and do something for myself. So I would go shopping, or I would go for a walk, or I would go buy something just for me because I did that. And then it became, okay, well, if I did that for a whole week, woo! I mean, Ed McMahon showed up at my door, figuratively.
Right.
And so I would just show myself grace and just do a little bit more. And sometimes, guess what? I took 3 steps back. It was just part of the process. But then I found myself, oh, well, Nikki, you're going forward more and forward more. And I learned that, which is one of the reasons why I decided to lose my weight, because my health was being affected. I was getting overly stressed just because of how I felt with my weight. But I didn't want to do the Nutrisystem and Slim Fast, none of that. Not that it's bad. I wanted it to be a lifestyle. I wanted it to be wherever I traveled, I could go to a restaurant or go to the groceries and pick live food and learn how to cook, learn the portions so that I could get better.
Right. It's huge. And the American diet is a very poisonous diet. It's probably the least mean way you could describe it, right? It's not good for you.
Yeah.
We live in such a weird place to where destroying your body is celebrated for some reason. And it's not good. And I think we have to change that narrative, and stories like yours can help, hopefully do that. Right. I mean, I know that for me, happy hours after work have always been a struggle. If you don't want to drink, it's really hard to do. And in the business world, it's kind of weird if you don't drink and you get talked to in a weird way about it. So having champions for health and wellness inside the entrepreneur world, I think, is really, really important. And you're doing that with you and your staff and whoever you talk to. I'm sure that you shine that light as bright as you can wherever you go.